Hi everyone, my name is Tracy. This is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and today I have for you an episode from my Lighting the Way series on Goose Creek's Peanuts collab, Skating with Friends. Now this one I had bought the whole collection, had it shipped to me as a single set, got it, and I think this was the one where they swapped out this candle for the special edition strawberry shortcake apple dumpling candle, which I was very happy about, but also disappointed that I didn't get the one I ordered. So I had to request a reshipment on that one. This one did arrive and I wanted to do a review for you. So if you're looking for the rest of the Peanuts collab, I'll link that video below and also pop a card up here in the corner for you if you want to click over and watch that. So this one's just focused on skating with friends. Now all of the jars had this 75 little emblem there, and there's a kite inside of it. Beautiful wraparounds. This one has them literally skating on some ice in the wintertime. And if you look, there's kind of like a watermark style with the whole gang in the background. And this one has like gold foil snowflakes. The badge on the back is happiness is 75 years of peanuts. More wraparound. And then these all had gold lids, color matching wax. So this one is a beautiful kind of icy blue. A little bit off center with the wicks there. You can see on this side over here, everything's kind of leaning that direction. And these are thin, stiff, ropey wicks. This smells good, y'all. I can smell it already. Strong on cold. Scent notes on skating with friends are cool peppermint, sweet vanilla, and crystallized sugar. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous on cold. Straight up, just like the Bath & Body Works peppermint candle. It's not the crushed peppermint. What's the other one? I'll pop it up here because I don't remember what that one's called. Something peppermint. Smells just like it. Creamy vanilla. Peppermint vibes that are not too mentholy, not too sharp. There's a sweetness to it. There's almost like an oiliness to the peppermint in here. So just beautiful, warm, sweet, almost give me vibes of like a peppermint frosting. It's not quite that sweet, but real close, very close. I would think of this more as like a body cream vibe, or this is gonna sound bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way, like a peppermint chapstick. It kind of gives me that energy. Yeah, this is really pretty. I cannot wait to burn this. Alright, if you are new here, my Lighting the Way episodes, what I do is I share with you all the stuff I just did. I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to go out and burn this 2 or 3 times, get an impression of what it smells like on warm, how it evolves, see if any burning issues develop, come back after the cut, and I will share with you my findings and let you know what I think about things like scent quality, strength, throw, all the good stuff that we look for when we want to buy a candle. So I will be right back after the cut to share with you my findings on Skating with Friends. Alright, y'all. I've spent hours with this candle. I love it, love it, love it so much. I have burned it 5 times now, so I've gotten down a little bit. Not a whole lot. I've been, doing what I usually do, not letting these rip for too long, making sure I trim the wicks. So I want to just let you know a few things that are just things to keep an eye on, and then a lot of good stuff about this candle. I'm going to start with the burn quality. In terms of the way the flame is operating, I'm not seeing any red flags that make me think this is going to be, a dudding candle. First burn was phenomenal. I always trim my wicks with Goose Creek to the nub. That's true of Bath & Body Works as well. That really helps to reduce sooting and high flame. So you'll see I'm not getting any sooting on the jar on this at all. I also never burn for more than, I don't know, hour and a half. 2 hours. Sometimes I can get 3 hours out of one of their 3 wicks. As soon as I start to see the flame getting high, it gets put out for me. So that's also something to keep in mind. I do babysit my Goose Creek, and it's worth it to me because I really like the scent. I am noticing just some very slight discoloration in the wax pool. You'll see it's got kind of just a yellowish tinge to it. As of right now, I feel like it's not that bad. I don't know what that will mean when I get down further into the jar. It's nothing out of the ordinary or like super alarming, but it's possible that there could be some discoloration with the wax as this goes further along. The other thing I would mention is that there is just a little bit of wick fallout happening with this candle. It's nothing again, out of the ordinary, but I don't have my tweezers here at my stepdad's house, so I'm not able to pick that out and clean it from the wax pool. That could also be contributing to the discoloration that we're seeing in the wax. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm still going to say this is a good burn, a quality burn candle. In terms of strength and throw, I would categorize this as a medium strength, definitely leaning towards strong. I might even argue it's strong, leaning towards medium. You get its presence in the room. It has good throw. It filled out the space. It did start to creep out into the hallway and into the kitchen area here at the stepdad's house. I don't feel like it's a powerhouse. It's not overpowering in the small space because it is a very mellow and sweet, calming peppermint vibe to me. It does remind me on warm a lot, and I said this in the cold impression as well, of Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint. However, last year's version of Twisted Peppermint did not have good strength and throw for me, and this one does. So I think if I were to choose one over the other, it would be Skating with Friends for sure. I do have another one of these at home. I'm going to leave this one here with the stepdad because I do plan on coming back here probably next month and in December. We still have a lot of my mom's stuff to clean out and go through. And I like this enough to where I want it to be in both places so that I can enjoy it. Because on warm, y'all, this is creamy. It is candy peppermint without being too sweet. It reminds me a lot of like the Brock's peppermint, the red and white kind of stripy, swirly candies. But it's not too mentholy. It's not too high on the nostrils. It doesn't feel... I feel like sometimes peppermint can almost feel spicy. I don't get that vibe from this at all. It is just a very cool, sweet, calming scent. And I do get a hint of the vanilla, but it doesn't read like a buttercream or like a baking vanilla. It just adds a softness is the best way I can describe it. It's an edible softness. It's not like a cashmere or a sandalwood softness. It just warms up that peppermint and makes it feel very well-rounded and kind of cozy. A little bit like peppermint frosting, but there's not enough of like a buttery richness to this that makes me think of like a buttercream. Delicious. I love it. I have no complaints. I am happy I have two. If it goes on sale and there's any left, I would pick up a third. That's how much I like it. So check this one out. I definitely recommend it. If I were to rank this with the rest of the bunch, it'd be right up there. 1 or 2, probably. I really, really like this one. So put it in the cart, y'all. It's a good one. All right, thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Lighting the Way. If you appreciated this content, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Share it with somebody who you think would also appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel. If you aren't already, you should subscribe because that helps my videos show up in your YouTube feed and you'll know when I release new stuff. I will see you again in my next video, and until then, I hope you take care. Bye-bye.